I'm really into technology, software. I've dabbled in writing applications and things like that. That's something I've always been interested in, and this seemed like a game changer. People are able to start treatment in my practice that I know would not have started otherwise.
OrthoFi's mission is to help our orthodontic partners get more yes. We want them to be able to provide the highest quality treatment in the shortest amount of time.
For many quality-first orthodontists, investment in more efficient technologies, combined with increasing competition from GPs and corporate dental chains, has orthodontists feeling the squeeze. At the same time, delivering the faster treatment times patients are looking for has clinicians feeling stretched between keeping their fees affordable and assuming more financial risk.
One of the side effects of more efficient treatment is that we now can get to the end result quicker, yet it's not less expensive. And so what we're finding is that if we compress the payment plans into a shorter treatment time, then we're exceeding the patient's ability to pay.
OrthoFi is a revolutionary practice growth engine that brings the orthodontic buying process in line with the way today's consumers make purchase decisions, from initial call to consult to contract to collection. OrthoFi helps quality-first orthodontists amplify by eliminating financial barriers that stop patients from choosing quality care. Simplify by enhancing new patient onboarding to maximize conversion rate. And clarify with real-time leading metrics that give actionable insights to optimize your business.
My favorite thing about OrthoFi is being able to allow patients to have some flexibility in how they make their payments, whether it be their down payment or their monthly payments. It's really allowed patients that freedom and then their control.
My favorite thing about OrthoFi has to be the slider. I just love how it looks. The interface with the patient is something that we've never had before, and fee presentations are never fun. I don't think anybody likes it. I think every TC says it's the worst part of their job, and the slider is fabulous.
Your practice's financial health is all about getting more starts. If you're placing too much emphasis on bad debt risk, you can actually protect yourself from growth. OrthoFi puts the power of choice in the patient's hands to get you more yes without more risk.
Whenever I hear a patient talking about wanting to get started, I jump right on it and say, hey, now you're in control, and they can pick what they want to do based on their budget and what's best for them.
With OrthoFi, we're not selling this. Patients are able to choose this.
This last week, a 21-year-old college kid showed up and started. We took Invisalign impressions on her that day, and I can tell you that that's not normal. That hasn't happened in the past. Those people starting treatment is because of OrthoFi.
It's not as though everyone takes the lowest down payment, the lowest monthly payment, extend it out as far as they can, although that was what we assumed might happen. In reality, it doesn't.
With OrthoFi, flexible financing does not need to hit your cash flow or drive up delinquency.
The overall down payment that we have hasn't really changed from before. What we have found, which is interesting, is our growth over this year, percentage-wise, is very close to the number of patients who have chosen extended payment plans that included interest. And so my thought is that if we didn't have that option, perhaps they wouldn't have started.
The slider was designed to get patients past the initial sticker shock that often delays or compromises starts. And when you hear, "I have to talk to my spouse," you can send the slider home with them. In fact, 25% of patients decide to start treatment from home.
Those patients that used to say, I have to talk to my spouse, now we can send that payment slider to their email, and then they can decide from home, and we'll get those patients, they'll say, start smiling now.
It happened for us the very first day that we started using OrthoFi. I got home that night, I was eating dinner, and I got an email and went, oh wow, it works.
Some mornings I'll get like 3 before I go to work, and it just, what better way to start your day?
So as the system evolved, really focusing on helping our ortho partners get more yes, we realized that there was an opportunity for us to help the ortho with a number of things that were taking up a lot of their staff's time.
Whether it's a first-time appointment or a recall patient, OrthoFi simplifies the entire financial process. Taking on auto pay setup, insurance eligibility, claim submission, as well as insurance and patient billing and collections, freeing you to do what you do best, care for your patients.
All the problems basically that I have in my office, they were find the answer to those problems. No more phone calls, having to verify, no more arguing with the insurance companies, having to refile with the insurance companies. When a patient comes in the door, I want my employee conversing with them right then and there. I don't want them on the phone having to hold up a finger saying, "I'll be right with you." Also with collections, rather than having money transfer going through the office, makes things a lot simpler and safer by having an automated system.
What OrthoFi has done for us is allow us to provide the highest quality care at an affordable price, and we're able to bring that and give that opportunity to everybody.
I would tell another TC, give it a chance. It really will change how you present your financial. It will change your new patient experience.
This is the best year my practice has ever had, hands down. I know it's due to a lot of different things, but OrthoFi is at the very least a huge part of that.
Visit orthofi.com today to find out how OrthoFi can give you back your edge and help you get more yes every day.
OrthoFi's mission is to, number one, help practices grow, and two, help simplify their lives. Definitely not just a slider.
We built an entire package now around that slider that helps you as a practice grow your patients, help them move them through our services. Hopefully it won't be too long where someone doesn't just think of us as a slider company, but is really thinking about us as being an innovative software company in this industry.
One of the most surprising things about our product and our team in general is just the growth. When I started, it was just 3 people. It was me, Dave, and Nathan sitting at a single table.
The office has changed. When we first started, we were at a table in a shared workspace. So to grow from that to all the space we have around us, it's overwhelming sometimes to see all of these faces, and I love it.
We have a very open, collaborative environment where everyone sits together. We all can hear each other. We all can be a part of the same conversations. We can work together.
I can just walk over to the finance department and start talking with them. Same with the business analysts and product. Everyone here, no matter what level they are, leadership, directors, everyone has a voice.
Everybody from the newest hire to the oldest person can have an idea and be heard.
Our team really has this focus of working with each other, very much partnership. I'm very lucky to be on the team. Really, really enjoy working with the people I work with.
I actually was recruited to come to OrthoFi, and once I got here and saw the collaborative, open, almost Silicon Valley type idea, I knew that it came from the top down. And Dave Tiernan, who's the CEO, actually participated in the interview, which he participates in a lot of things here.
We have a number of meetings throughout the week geared towards helping us be a better team. And one of those is the weekly team meeting where we get the entire company together, and for an hour we share stories of our success stories. We celebrate things that we've done well at. We ring a gong every time we get a new contract, and then we give each team a chance to tell the rest of the company what they're up to, and that really helps with making sure that we're on the same page and that we can be a cohesive team.
Dave is probably the only CEO of the companies that I've worked for that I know. He's wants to be in touch with his employees. He walks through the office every morning, says good morning, and then he's out here in the open. We have a very open workspace, as you can see here, and he's out at a desk right in the middle of the group.
Running this bits of information into their top 10 carriers.
So insurance is not a fun business all the time. It's challenging, and I think that's a pretty universally understood thing. So what we're trying to do is bring some fun into insurance, making the way that you complete forms, the way that you process a patient a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So that's been a big focus of us recently, is making sure that we're not just adding bells and whistles to things, but we're doing things that make our customers' lives simple.
One of the benefits of OrthoFi is we're able to see across all the practices and how insurance works, and we're also able to pull amazing people with great insurance experience that have been doing it for years. So our combined insurance experience in OrthoFi is just incredible.
On our team, there's 74 years combined insurance experience. That's a lot of experience.
We've written a new recipe for how they deal with insurance companies. A lot of times you don't really want to change a formula that you've had for a lot of years. It's worked, so don't change it. And we come in with a new way of doing the old. All of a sudden we're sending electronic communications. Things that took 6 weeks are now taking 3. We can get an immediate denial response. That's huge. That means that you know right away we have to do something. Instead of having your front desk sit on the phone maybe for an hour to find out if that patient even has coverage, which is going to delay your exam, we might be able to have that response back to you while they're still getting the tour of the office. So if we're able to do that for you, then you are giving better service to every one of your patients.
We do a soft collections, so we don't do anything, we're not anything like a collections agency. You know, we take the approach of people are only going to pay if they can pay. So at the end of the day, we're just going to be kill them with kindness kind of a, act, or how can we get you caught back up? And there's maybe a 3-month plan, 2-month plan, but it's the flexibility of not feeling like you're being threatened or you're going to be sent, to a negative reporting or something like that. You look at the rate. Well, you don't really need to if it's less than 1%.
Neat about OrthoFi, we're a software company, we're a service company. We've got a mix of being a call center with a development shop. It brings together like a lot of different kinds of culture, but at the end of the day, we live and die by the principles that make us one company. So I think that's what's neat about this. We come in here, we got different backgrounds. You could be seeing people here on the phones, you could be seeing people on the whiteboard solving problems, but at the end of the day, we're all here for one reason, which is helping our customers and patients.
One of the main reasons that I like working here is because we have the opportunity to affect people's lives. We're giving patients the opportunity to make braces affordable. Giving them the option to build their self-esteem and make them happier is honestly the reason that I like working here so much. So that's why I personally think it's a game changer, not because of we are growing their businesses, don't get me wrong, we've got the stats to show it, but the fact that we get to affect people's lives directly like that and make it affordable for them makes it everything worth the while.
This is more than just software, it's more than services, it is a partnership. So for us to be successful, we need to have that, we need to be an extension of the practice. We need to be viewed as a true partner, and when the practice is successful, OrthoFi is successful.